Okay, yay. We are going to get started. I'm going to go ahead and mute everybody. And then Charnell, I will unmute you in a minute. I just wanted to, first of all, welcome Charnell and her team to our Tips from the Top. Thank you guys for hopping on. I met Charnell just a few short weeks ago, like really. I went Triple Diamond in February. My husband went in March, and I was added to the VIP page. And through that page, we connected, and I was able to do a Tips from the Top with her team, and I absolutely loved it. It was a huge experience, and I'm excited to have her on our Tips from the Top tonight. She teaches her team so much about upselling and loyal customers, and she just has a wealth of knowledge, and I can't wait to hear from her. So I'm just going to open up the mic to Charnell. I just want to hear about your story first. So just tell us a little bit about you, and how you got started in this business, and what has changed from when you first joined to now, and how long you've been here, and what does that process look like?
Okay. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited to be on your Zoom. Guys, Melissa has been such a blessing to me, and I'm so inspired to even give back to her. So I'm a triple diamond with the company. My name is Charnell Gully, and I've been with the company since March of 2016. I got started, my twin sister, she started before me, and she's like, you gotta do this. And I'm like, I was a brand new nurse at the time, and I was like, oh, I'm a nurse. It's the best job ever. I don't need to work. So I sat on the fence for a few months, but I finally got started. I went Ruby in 45 days, and at the time there was a double Ruby bonus, so it was $1,000. And I got that bonus on top of my Ruby commission, so I got a huge second paycheck. And I went out and I bought a car, and I was just like, oh my God, this is the best business ever. Then after I got the car, a month later, my parents' car, and she's an unsafe driver. She's off the policy, so I had to go find a new policy. And since I was such a bad driver at the time, I found a policy for $900 a month. So I was paying $900 a month for car insurance and $360 a month for my car note. And I was like, oh my God, like nursing is not, I can't afford this. So I kind of just took my business a lot more serious. I don't have, I used to think I didn't really have a story because I didn't have like that whole traumatic background that a lot of people do have. But that's really the reason why I really went hard with to pay my car insurance, and it took off from there. Melissa asked what has changed between now, 3 years ago, and now, and I will talk about that later. But the number one thing for me was mindset. Mindset has really grown my business so much. So that's about me, really quick.
Awesome. And what, Triple Diamond since 2016? That's huge. That's amazing. Because I joined in 2014. My journey was way longer, so you did awesome. Okay, so how do you mainly run your business? Do you do Facebook? Do you do Instagram? Do you do both? How do you work your business every day?
All right, so I work my business primarily through Facebook. I'm sorry, like there's a lot of dogs. Like my can tell there's so many dogs. So I work my business primarily through Facebook. I used to work through Instagram a lot. So if you guys are looking towards the Instagram side, it is a great option. I used to sign all of my distributors Instagram, but I just started to, I think Facebook is a better way to interact with people on a personal level. I share a lot about what I go through and who I am in my journey, and I don't think Instagram really allows you to be that personal. Another thing about Facebook is that I don't cold message. I hate cold messaging. I think it's really not spammy, but I think it just gives an uncomfortable vibe to the person that you're sending the message to. So what I do on Facebook is I primarily focus on posting content that's going to attract lots of people. Because if you commented, if you reacted to my post, I don't feel cold messaging you. And I'm just going to jump in your inbox like, hey, girl, thank you so much for the love of my post. I really appreciate it. Were you just showing love, or are you actually interested in what I do? Or were you just showing love, or are you actually interested in losing weight? So Facebook is amazing for me. And the other thing that I do is belly to belly. I'm very shy and timid. I really don't approach people in person about the business, but so many people around me, I'm just constantly in a situation situation where I can, without forcing it. People will say, "Oh my God, your skin is so pretty," or "Oh my God, you lost so much weight." Or if I'm in school, I'll be like, "Oh my God, I'm so grateful I can pay for my tuition out of pocket." So I always put myself in situations where, Melissa, can you hear me? Or are you just asking? I constantly put myself in situations where I can talk about the business belly to belly. So those are my two favorite ways, Facebook and belly to belly.
Perfect. Okay, I just want to make sure everybody can hear because it's like really light on my end, but I don't know. Okay, so Nadra can't hear too well. So maybe, I don't know if there's, I'm turned up all the way. I don't know if there's a way. Let's see. Well, we can keep going because I can hear okay. It was just a little bit harder to hear. So maybe just talk a little louder.
A little bit louder. Let me move on.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so if you're a brand new distributor, what would you be doing right now? Like in this moment, we have 2 weeks left of the month. What would you tell your new distributors to focus on?
As a new distributor, it's very important to focus on you, focus on the steps to success, focus on being the best distributor that we can possibly be. I think a lot of new distributors overcomplicate it and they think that they have to do all these things and I can't do this and I can't do that. It's very simple. Follow the steps to success, follow the training that your upline has given you, take it, and just keep it simple. When you are doing your job as a distributor, which is very simple, I'll go over the 6 lists in 2 seconds. If you're doing your job as a distributor, it's not going to be hard to be successful. It's not going to be hard to have people want distributors. So you guys, the daily 6 list, I teach my team this. Like it's a non-negotiable for my team. If you're not doing the daily 6 list, then you're going to have a hard time being successful. It's very simple, guys. Post, add new people, follow up, engage, and do self-development. Those are key. I think I might have missed one, but you can go ask someone what the daily 6 is. Post, message, engage, follow up, add new people, and I think that's 6. But anyway, it's really a non. How simple is it to post? How simple is it to make send new messages? How simple is it to follow up with the people that you started talking to a week ago when you first joined the business? It's super simple. The next thing I would tell a new distributor is to show up. Show up to trainings. If there's a live event or a try it in your neighborhood or an hour or 2 away, get there, because sometimes you just need that in-person interaction, or sometimes you just need you need to see other people that were on the same journey as you, but they did it. So make sure that you're showing up. Be locked into team trainings and events. Also, really what's important is find an accountability partner. Find somebody in your team page or find somebody in your group chat that is on the same journey as you, that is just as afraid as you, that just started just like you, and join arms with them. It's amazing what you can accomplish when you don't do it alone. So find someone that you can message every day and say, "Hey girl, what do you think about this post?" Or, "Hey girl, I sent out 30 messages and I got 2 yeses. What about you?" Find someone that you can talk to and hold accountable. Well, keep it simple, you guys. The people at the top of this company, they do the steps to success. Okay, that's 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers. If you could do that every single month, 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers, and teach your team to do the same thing, you're going to be successful. So stop worrying about taking the most beautiful picture. That will come naturally. You'll learn how to take pretty pictures. You'll learn about attraction marketing. Just keep it simple and just make it a goal to follow the steps to success every single month. And if you follow the steps to success and you're done on the 15th of the month, go do it again and go repeat them. It's so simple. Loud and be confident. You know, you paid $100 to join this business. So when you there's no need in being shy about it. You're not shy to tell me that you just spent $99 and what's going on. So have that same energy when you want to go talk about your business. You don't have to know everything. That's why we have all these different resources. You have your upline, you have the document library, you have the Connect app, you have the 5-minute presentation. You don't have to know all this information. Just invite people into your business. Oh my God, girl, I just got this keto coffee in the mail and it's so amazing. Can I send you the information on it? Or, oh my God, I just started this business and I've only been in it for a week, but my upline, she's a triple diamond and she's making all this money and I want you to do it with me. Can I just show you something? And boom, show them the 5-minute presentation. The company makes it so simple. You don't have to know everything. You just have to be willing to put yourself out there and be loud and confident about what you just invested $99. And I'm sorry, but if I paid $99 for something, it's going to work because, you know, and I just kind of elaborated on that. Get uncomfortable with the things that, you know, make you afraid. If you're afraid to talk to your mom, good. Well, you shouldn't be afraid to talk to your mom, but if you're afraid to talk to your best friend about this, good. You're supposed to be uncomfortable, and doing it afraid is what's going to really build you up in this business. So be uncomfortable. Be coachable. Oh my God, I cannot stress that enough, you guys. Be comfortable. Be coachable. If your upline tells you to do something, it's not because they're your boss. It's not because they want to tell you what to do. It's because they've been and they are trying to help you to get to where you are. So if you don't like what your upline says, take it with a grain of salt and keep it moving. Take it and go, because at the end of the day, you guys, your upline is only going to make the most money when she's helping you make money. So your upline's not going to tell you anything that you don't need to hear. So just try to put your pride aside and just be coachable and willing to learn and take everything that your upline says and run with it. Take quitting off the table. And that is probably, as a new distributor, the number one thing. Make a commitment right now to yourself that no matter what, I'm not going to quit. If I can't afford to run my auto ship, I'm going to find a way. I'm not going to quit. If 25 people tell me no, I'm not going to quit. If I go through a depression, I'm not going to quit. Did y'all know that keto coffee is good for depression? So take quitting off the table. And that's the tips I would give to a brand new distributor.
Girl, that was amazing. Okay, so yes, Natalie said amen. I'm 100%. I love all that. I mean, just a couple things that really stood out is like, obviously, show up to go up. So the people, we have 40 people on this Tips from the Top on a Sunday night. These 40 people, you have shown up, you're going to go up. You know what I mean? You've taken the time out of your busy days, out of your busy lives to really, you know, connect with people that have been with this business for a long time, that have had success, that want to help you be successful as well. And I absolutely love that. Network marketing, we are paid to do two things. We are paid to sign distributors and we are paid to sign loyal customers. And I love that Charnell said ignorance on fire, because you can do those things any way, shape, or form you want to do them, that you can get it done. And if you're uncomfortable, it's okay. The more uncomfortable you are, the more you're going to grow. Because when you're comfortable, you stay in this, like, I read this book once and I can't remember what it's called, but it's like, if you're comfortable, you stay in this lane of like complacency. And once you're complacent, like, then you start to veer off the road and then nothing happens. But when you're uncomfortable and you put yourself in positions where you need to grow, that's when the most amazing things happen to you. So I love that. Finding an accountability partner is huge. I know I shared with your team when I joined, my upline quit like a week after I joined. And accountability partners are what took me through this business. And they didn't have to be on my team. They could have been on another team. I mean, I reached out to people. I mean, like, Charnell and I didn't even know each other like a month ago. You know what I mean? Like, you reach out to people, you hold their hands, and you run together when you're like-minded. And that's like the beauty of our business, is we are one team, one mission. We're not stay in your own lane and only do your thing. We are, let's help everybody, not on our team, not on our team. We don't care who you are. If you want it, we want it. Let's go together. And there's so many accountability partners that you can have. And if you're going for, you know, diamond this month, like, find a sideline sister who's going diamond. If you're going double, find a sideline sister that's going double, because what we do on our team might not necessarily be the same thing that Charnell does on her team, which might not necessarily be the same thing that somebody else does on her team, because we all learn different, we all do different things, but we are all successful in our own ways. So the more people you can reach out to, the more successful you will be. I absolutely love the accountability partner. And then, of course, like, taking quitting off the table, like, the only way you will ever fail in this business is if you quit. And I always show my team on Zooms. Like, I have, at the end of the month, there's probably 4 people at the top of my total volume by distributor. And I'm talking 20,000 BV, 15,000 BV, 10,000 BV, 8,000 BV, canceled boxes. People that quit. Why would you quit? Like, we have like such an amazing opportunity. And I always think about those people because they were friends, family, colleagues, whatever. And it always just really makes me so sad because it's like, man, if they had just stuck it through, imagine how successful they would be. Like, the only way you'll ever fail is if you quit. So take quitting off the table. 100%. Love, 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 love that. And if you want this, you will find a way. So thank you so much for sharing those things. Okay, so that's like for new DTs. And I feel like a lot of that's for like some of our tenured DTs too. But what would you say, what would be your biggest piece of advice for somebody who maybe they joined in June, July, this month, and they have that 4-month window to go diamond? What would you say to them? Like, what would your advice be to them? It's a very small window. It's easily attainable. The comp plan has changed. Like, if you were to have a one-on-one with somebody who just joined and they were like, I need this $10,000 bonus, how do I get it? What would you tell them to do?
Okay, so number one, and what I teach my team is build rubies, okay? And that's 3 people. Build rubies. It is that simple, you guys. It is so simple to go diamond. Diamond is 3 rubies, 1 emerald and 1 ruby. One emerald and 1 ruby. That's 3 in total rubies. And you guys, that I was promoting 1 month and I built someone to ruby. And as soon as I seen how easy it was to build someone to ruby, I was like, oh my God, mind blown. So enroll new people. Enroll. If you are charted for diamonds or you're almost charted for diamond, and that first person that you enrolled when you first signed up, they're not doing anything anymore, enroll more people. Enroll. And I don't know about you, but I teach my team to stack. So enroll your new people and stack your distributors. Okay, teach your new people the steps to success. Teach your new people how to go get $100 shopping spree. Can everybody hear me? I think some people are saying they can't hear me. I hope you guys can hear me. Melissa, you're muted, but I think you're saying you can hear me. Okay, they're saying they can hear me.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think it was my Wi-Fi. Trina, can you hear better, babe? Like, I think it was my connection, but I switched it, so it should be okay now. Okay, everybody says it's better now. Okay, good. Yay.
Okay, so stop chasing people who aren't working. If they're not working, goodbye. Our job as distributors is not to make people want this. Nobody made me want this. I couldn't afford my car insurance and I needed to want this, okay? So stop chasing those people. Stop, like, oh, they quit. Great. You as a distributor should be following the steps of success, and it shouldn't be hard to replace someone that quit. So complete and teach the steps to success. Keep it simple and keep it duplicatable. Like, it's that simple. Keep it simple. If you're trying to go diamonds, you already know how to go diamond. It's 3 rubies. So that should be able to ruby. Don't think, oh, I have to go diamond. I have to sign up like 10 people and then I have to do, no, simple. Go teach them the steps to success and keep enrolling. It's very simple. Another thing, guys, don't spread yourself too thin. And that kind of goes more into the stacking thing. I don't know if that's a familiar term to you guys, but you need to, like, I teach to stack your team. You only need 3 people to hit any rank in the company. So there's absolutely no reason to have 7 people on your top line. There's just absolutely no reason. So something that I did when I was a brand new distributor working, I would be like, all right, well, I'm going to put them on my top line because they're going to be good. Okay, I'm going to put them on my top line because they're going to be good. And guess what, guys? You still only need 3 people. So don't spread your chart too thin. That's gonna stop you from promoting. Okay, follow the compensation plan, and that's 3 legs. Attraction marketing. As I said in the beginning, I don't cold message. I just post really, really, really well content. And you guys, my page is public, so you can take a scroll down my Facebook content that's going to attract people into my business. I post in a way that people are going to ask questions. They're going to say, wait, what do you we don't care. But what do you mean keto coffee helps with depression? Or what do you mean I can make $500 a month working from my phone? Make sure that you're being intentional with your posting. Make sure that you find some type of video to learn what attraction marketing is, because that's exactly what it is. You are attracting people into your market. So if you're not the type of person that wants to sit there and message tons of people a day. Tons of people a day, but I make sure that my content is so powerful that I always have people to talk to. And the last thing, like I said, I'm going to go back to building rubies. If you want to go diamond, help people go ruby. It's not about you. It's about your team. So if you want to be a diamond, it's 3 rubies. Help 3 people go ruby, okay? We don't make money unless our whole team is making money. So don't be focused on your diamond promotion. Focus on helping your team, who in turn will promote. And I think that's all I have. Make sure you follow the Daily 6 list. Go live. You guys, when I was promoting to Emeralds, I was live every single day. And now there's this amazing feature on Facebook, and it's called watch parties. So you can technically go live twice a day. If you go live in the morning making your keto coffee, well, guess what? That person that had to be at work at 8:45, they're not going to see your live. But when you host that watch party at 9 p.m. watching your watch party that you post, it looks like a whole new live. It doesn't look like a watch party. It looks like a live. So now you have more people to talk to. Make sure that you keep that in mind, that you have to be talking to every single time zone. That's morning, noon, and night. Because if you're like me, you don't wake up until 10 a.m. Or if you're like someone else with kids, they're up at 5 a.m. Or if you're someone that has a night shift, you want to make sure that you're talking to every single market. So go live. Even if you're afraid to go live, find some type of setup that like you can just record your hands, making the keto coffee. 5 and below is down, and you can literally see your hands. You don't have to be a pro at going live. And like I said, get uncomfortable. If lives make you uncomfortable, they should. They used to scare the crap out of me, and I love going live. Also really, really, really maximize on your stories. I don't go live on my Facebook too much anymore, but 24/7, I am live on my story all day, every day. Get organized. That's something that I really struggled with. I can't tell you how many people I've lost, potentials, customers and distributors, because I wasn't following up with them. The fortune is in the follow-up. So plan or get something in your iPad or your iPhone that will alert you when you have a follow-up. Facebook reminders is bomb. So use that feature. If you're bad at writing stuff down or setting timers and alarms, Facebook will do it for you. Just set a Facebook reminder and hit the little alert to set it a day before, so you can follow up with that person the day before and then close the sale the next day. I love Facebook reminders, but whatever you choose, get organized, because your business will not flourish if you're all over the place. Stay active with your team. Every day you should be talking to your team. When you're trying to, don't get in your little own space where you only see this. Like, make sure you're staying connected to your team. Let people know that you have a goal. Don't be shy about it. If you're trying to promote, include everybody in on that. Hey, best friend, like, I'm trying to get this $10,000 bonus. I know you told me no when I first started, but I need you to support me because I need this bonus, and you're my best friend and I need you to support me. Let people know that you need them. Let people know what you're doing. And the last thing that I'm going to say on that, I don't know if y'all are spiritual, but pray, have faith, and trust God's plan. Because what God has to destroy, okay? So trust God's plan, and I will see you at Diamond.
Yes, I love all of that. Yes, yes, yes. Our team is very spiritual, so you can throw all that in there. We love it. Building rubies is definitely the key. And Charnell said so many amazing things. Like, I can't even begin to touch on the things that she said. So I am so glad that I recorded this, because I'm going to watch this over and over again. But building rubies are key. Once you build rubies, those are your new leaders. Rubies become leaders because rubies become diamonds. And if there's somebody on your team that's not working the business, that's okay. We're not trying to put a Band-Aid on people that don't want to work the business. We find people that do want to work the business. And when you find people that do want to work the business, that's when your business is going to go from this level to like way exponential, And our team always talks about like not building I got like a deck of cards, like a house of cards, like where you can just blow and everything falls over. We build our teams on bedrock, which is exactly what Charnell was talking about. Like, you double stack, and then you find those runners, and then you embrace those people that want this, and you go with them, because those are the people that understand what this business is about. And that's who gets on these Zooms every Sunday night, every Tuesday night, whenever we do them. Those are the people that we want to run with. So you show up to go up, and it's just super incredible. And everything she just said was like spot on. So I love, love, love that. What do you personally do for self-development? Because we just, I'll just kind of give you a background. We just started a 30-day mindset challenge. My double diamond, who's going triple, leads it. And she goes live every morning at 7 a.m. and she does like a mindset challenge. And it's been huge for our team, and self-development hasn't been something we've really focused on. So I'm curious to see like what you guys do for self-development every day.
Okay, so I personally believe that self-development, especially in the beginning stages, needs to be your own personal journey, because I was battling with a lot of things that I didn't really know I was battling with. I wasn't a good leader. I wasn't a good person. I wasn't a good girlfriend. And I just like, it was all these things within me that never did it. But when I finally did it, I was like mind blown. So self-development is a non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable. I don't do self-development with my team because I feel like that's a personal thing, but I teach them that it's a part of the daily six list. So you need to be doing self-development every single day. And honestly, like, your business depends on it. Your business, most of the people that are in this business, they didn't come from another network marketing company. They didn't come from riches and a rich family. They came from corporate America. So it is impossible, or they were a stay-at-home mom and their husband paid all the bills and they had no autonomy. It is impossible to become successful in this business if you are if you have a 9 to 5 mindset, and it's not a bad thing to have, because that's what we were trained to do: go to school and get a job. But and having a job means that you have a boss, means that you have a policy and procedure, means that you have to clock in when they say clock in, means that you can't go on vacation when they say you can't go on vacation. And there's no way to be successful in this business if you don't sharpen that mindset. So find some books or some type of audio that talks about mindset, talks about changing your mindset. And some of the ones that I love, it's like Millionaire Mindset. I believe that's by Dean Grazi. Find something that trains your mind on how to become successful. Find a person that inspires you. Don't just listen to like, if you can't find someone that you relate to, it's going to be hard to do self-development. So find something or someone that makes you jump up out of your bed. For me, I listen to Eric Thomas every single day because he just gets me on fire. Like, every time I listen to him, I'm like, oh my God, like, I gotta get to work. Like, boom, boom, boom. He's about that hustle and he's about that grind. So I listen to him. When I want to be more inclined with my spiritual side, or when I be more inclined with God or with my mind, I'm gonna go listen to Jay Shetty. And those are my two people. Find your two people. There's tons of people out there. You don't have to spend a lot of time doing self-development. There's an app, and there's this thing called Really. Just listen to it for a minute. And I'm telling you, if it wasn't powerful, it wouldn't exist. A minute can really change your life. So don't make excuses. Don't say, oh, I don't have time to do self-development. You do have time to do self-development. Specifically, what my routine is, and it's been a game changer for me, is every single morning when I wake up, I do not look at my phone. I do not answer text messages. I don't care how urgent people make their text messages sound. I don't answer text messages. And I tell my team, I'll tell them, like, if you guys see me on Facebook Live, it's because I'm probably making my salary, because it's the first thing that we have to do. Now, when I reach out to y'all, that's when you can talk to me. And I don't mean that literally or in a mean way, but I need to take time for myself. I need to start my day with God. I need to start my day in a good place before I can be good to anybody else. So when I wake up in the morning, I listen to Frank Sinatra, or I listen to gospel music for 10 minutes. Then I read a book for 20 minutes. And then I listen to a religious sermon for 10 minutes. That's what I do every single day. Like, I can't start my day without that. And sometimes if I'm rushed to start my day without my self-development, I have the worst day ever. I'm in a bad mood. I'm yelling, I'm cursing, I'm annoyed. So and if that happens, I have to go decompress, and I have to take time away from what I'm doing to get myself back to me, because you're not for yourself. Change your mind, change your life. I already touched on that, but I talked about the 9 to 5 mindset. If you can change your mind, you can change your life. The only thing stopping you from being successful in this company is you and your mind. And another thing that's huge is change the people that you're hanging out with. So I hear this all the time. Like, I always say, like, oh, I started It Works and I lost my best friend. Well, guess what? She wasn't your best friend. If you lost her because you started It Works, she wasn't your best friend. You should not be sit at Applebee's and talk about how much they can't stand their child's father and have twofers and drink. Like, that's not the kind of people that I'm talking to. If we're not talking about business, if we're not talking about making money, if we're not talking about being better people, if you're not saying, oh, hey girl, what was the last book that you read? I'm looking for a new book. We can't be friends. I'm sorry. We just can't be friends. So be okay with getting rid of those people that are in your life, because they're going to bring you down and they're going to stop your success. And you're going to feel guilty trying to hold on to them. Oh, but this is my best friend since I was a kid. I can't just cut her off. No, yes, you can. If she's not on the same journey as you and she's not willing to get there, if she's complacent with where she is, let her go. That's why I don't hang on to distributors that don't want this. You have 30 days to work your business, and then I'm out, because I have things to do. I have people that need my help. I have people to train your first 30 days to get your 4 loyal customers and to prove to me that you're worth my time. And I don't mean that in a superior way, but you have to stop chasing people that are not going to serve you or help make you money or help you become a better person. Never stop growing, guys. Never stop growing. If you read a book, a self-development book, and you thought it was amazing and you got so much of it, go find another book. Go listen to another podcast. Go listen to another YouTube thing. Go listen to another sermon. Read your Bible. There should never be a time where you're not doing. When you stop taking in growth and knowledge, you're dead. Okay. So never stop growing. Never stop learning. And the last thing I'm going to say on that is to love yourself. Because that's like once I went on like this little spiritual journey within myself, and I was only focused on me and loving myself and being a better person, and that helped me be a better person to everyone else around me. You cannot be a good leader, you cannot be a good distributor if you don't love yourself. How are you going to get up in the morning and make a video of you going live with your keto pulse? Like, it's not going to work. It's a journey, but be willing to put yourself on that journey of spiritual finding and self-love. And it will really, really, really it will really change your life. And once you get your mind right, your business naturally flows. You guys, Melissa asking me to be on this training is actually a blessing, because a lot of people might see me and be like, oh, she's triple diamond, she's this, she's that. You guys, I wasn't supposed to be on the Showing the Money call on Monday. I just got a message like, hey, we see you out there enrolling and grinding. What? Like, me? 2 days ago, I hosted a panel at a Try It, and that stuff only started happening when I became a better person. And like I said, God puts the right things in your path at the right time. So change your mind, change your life. That's all I got on that.
I love it. You just gave me the chills, and you so deserve to be on that panel and that Show Me the Money call. So awesome. And yes, what we do, it's 80% mindset, you guys. Like, it's all in your head. Like, can you be successful in this? Get rid of the doubt. You can be successful. It's 20% skill, literally. If you have 20% skill, but your mind is right, you will be the next diamond, double diamond, triple diamond, presidential diamond, ambassador diamond. Love that. And I also loved how you talked about how the people that you're surrounded with every day, they affect your circumstances. They affect your future. So like, I forget what the statistic is, but it's like the 5 people you spend the most time with, you're the average of that person. So are you spending your time with the dreamers, the believers, the hard workers, or are you spending time with people that are continually like bringing you down, that have drama, that have gossip, that just suck the life out of you? Those are the people that you need to not be around, because if you want to be successful and you want to get your mind right and you want to be in a place where you can be successful, you surround yourself with the books that Charnell talked about, with the authors. I'm a big Grant Cardone fan. And you just put yourself in a different environment. It doesn't mean you can't be friends with that person, but in the moment of you trying to better your life, you need to be surrounded with the 5 people that are going to help you get there and help you get there the quickest, because that's what we want, right? So you're amazing, Charnell. Gosh, like, I just think it's so crazy that we literally just met, and I think you're like my soul sister. Like, we're going to be friends forever now. But okay, so I have just one more thing, which is kind of a big thing, and this is something that I know my team really wants to hear about. And you went live on our team page. It was amazing. We got all kinds of great nuggets from it. So what are your biggest loyal customer signing tips? And then if you could kind of like help us out with like upselling, like I think that would be absolutely amazing. And then we're going to end our time with that. Those tips are just, I mean, our team grows so quickly with distributors, but we really struggle with loyal customers and upselling and the bigger orders. So we would love to hear your biggest tips on those things.
Okay, so I love to talk about upselling. It's like my number one asset that I offer. Like I mentioned, I do not like to message a mass amount of people. I have a number, it's 50 a day, and that's it. That's my number. I don't want to message more than 50 people. I have things to do. I have to be a leader. I have to go to school. So with that, I wanted to say that like there are a lot of people that are mass enrollers. Like they can sign up like 100 hair, skin, and nail orders in a month. That is not me. 25 hair, skin, and nail orders. I'm not signing 25 fat fighter orders because I don't have time for no small BB. So would you rather sign 10 30 BB hair, skin, and nail orders, or would you rather sign 150 BB orders? That's me. Like I don't enroll large numbers of customers, but my customers, it's 90 BB minimum. So first thing I want to say about upselling is to assume the sale. You are the expert. They're not in your inbox saying, hey girl, give me the link for the inbox saying, hey girl, I want to lose 20 pounds and I saw you post something. What is it about? So you're the expert. So assume that position, assume that sale. That's one thing that my sister told me in the very beginning, assume the sale. So when you talk to a person, you already know in your head that you're going to sign them because you already know that you're the expert. So something that I do that's been really like amazing for me is I create like a little menu and it has 3 columns in it and it has 3 price points in it. So it'll have like one package. My first package will be like 100 and my third package will be like $80 or whatever. And I suggest that you use the products that you know work for you so you can best sell them. So the first column, it'll be like a pack of the keto coffee, a pack of the greens, a picture of the keto coffee, the greens, and maybe the cleanse. And I'll title it like something cute, like burn and tone. I'll title it something like that. And then I'll put a before and after photo in that column so that now immediately when they come, and that's another thing. I don't give people an option. I don't give them like a list of products to pick from. I'm giving them packages that I know will fit their budget. So I'll have my first column with something. I'll have my second column. I'll send you the picture so that you can share with your team so they can have a template of how to make this. So I send that to them and I say, and then I send a little description of each product, each package, and then I say which one would work for you. So I'm making high volume packages and I'm saying which one would work for you. My lowest package on that menu list is 90 BV. And I say which one will work for you, but I describe the first one, which is the most expensive. I describe that one with the most fire. Like I'll be like, oh, you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that, da 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 da, burn and tone, lose this, and then the cheapest one, I'll describe that very basic and very boring, so that naturally their mind is going to attract them to that expensive package, which is exactly what happens. So that's what I do. Name your packages. Pick your products, pick your packages, put them in a list. You're the expert. Make sure, like that's moving on. I don't want to get caught up on my menu. Some of the things that you can upsell. Number one, keto coffee is $78. You guys, keto coffee is not $39. Like why would you sell one bag of keto coffee? Now, what's going to happen when they fall in love with the keto coffee because they lost 6 pounds in 10 days and now they want more and now they have to wait till the next auto ship? Like that's going to be annoying for you and for them. So when people ask me how much the keto coffee is, it's $78. And if people argue me on that price, then I'll say, okay, would you like a sample pack? It's only going to last 2 weeks. Which if they're serious about results, they're going to order that $78 keto coffee. And that comes down to you. Are you knowledgeable? Are you saying the right stuff? Are you sending your screenshots to your upline so they can help you close a 78 BB order? don't be like, oh, well, I'm afraid to sell $78, so I'll just start with $39. No, go for the high BB orders, because when you start high, then it's easy to come down. Maybe they were going to order a $78 package of keto coffee, but you told them $39. So of course they're going to pick $39. If you can come down, but start off high. Another thing, hair, skin, and nails. Hair, skin, and nails is sold with collagen. Like, I'm not selling no dirty BB hair, skin, and nails. If I'm gonna sell hair, skin, and nails, I'm selling it with collagen. Like, those two products together are amazing, and we have amazing before and after photos that the company has that's everywhere, that you can, when you're talking about the hair, skin, and nails, show them that before and after photo and say, you're gonna get amazing results with these two products. Look at this. Like, of course they're gonna want what you're showing them in the photo. So those times, another thing that I sell together, this is my #1 seller, is keto coffee, 2 bags of keto coffee, greens on the go, and a cleanse. So I'm gonna quickly talk about how I sell those packages, because that's like the main thing that I sell. So first of all, they come into my inbox or whatever, however I talk to them, and I say, hey girl, how much are you looking to lose to look and feel your best? They give me a number. My next question is, when was the last time that you had a cleanse? 90% of the time they say never, or when they say that, what I say is, with the wow face emoji, I say, wow, okay, so let's start there. The body actually resists weight loss when you have all that sludge and toxins circulating. And my products work best in a clean, alkaline system. Do you like coffee? So I'm not giving them a chance to say, okay, well, I'm going to hold off on the cleanse. No, I'm telling you that you need the cleanse for the best results. And I'm immediately in the same message saying, like I said, you're the expert, assume the sale. You just sold the cleanse, and now you're moving into the coffee. So the next thing that I say is, do you like coffee? They either say yes or no. If they say no, I say, is it a sensitivity or is it a preference? 90% of the time, they're gonna say, oh, it's a preference. I don't like the taste of coffee. Then I'll say, okay, would you be willing to drink a weight loss coffee if it tasted like hot chocolate and burned fat? Who would it? And then I send them this picture. Melissa, I will also send this to you. I send them this picture, and it's a picture of the keto coffee, the chocolate greens, Reese's whipped cream, and Jordan's skinny syrups. If you guys don't know, Jordan's skinny syrups will make your keto coffee taste like heaven. It's $3 at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, or Home Goods. You put 2 capsules in, and it's like, oh my God, what am I drinking? This is gonna make me lose weight. So I send them that picture. And again, guys, you need to learn how to get into their mind. They're gonna tell you that they don't like coffee, but they're gonna look at that picture and they're gonna be like, well, like Reese's whipped cream, like that's healthy? Like, what is that? They're gonna want it. So now you've immediately sold the cleanse, and now you've sold the keto coffee. And I don't talk about the chocolate greens. Like, I just don't talk about them, because I'm not selling keto coffee without chocolate greens. Like, I'm selling Mocha Dreams 24/7. So there's no need to, even for me, like, I just don't talk about it. When I start talking about pricing, and I'm talking about the keto coffee, the weight loss coffee, I'm going to tell them how to make it. And I'm going to tell them, so yeah, then you put this chocolate detox in it. And that's what's going to really even go into greens descriptions, unless someone specifically wants the greens. So that's what I wanted to say about that whole script. Tell them what they need. You are the expert. Something that I've never been turned down, ever. I do this every single sale I get. I do this. It's amazing. So when you're selling and they say, yes, I'm ready to order, and they're on your website, or either you've updated their shopping cart, what I do, and it works every single time, is, oh my God, girl, I just found a discount really quick. Would you be interested in being a product tester? It's usually Dermophyte X. Would you be interested in being a product tester for our new TFX? It's clinically proven to cause a 31-pound weight loss in 90 days. I promise you, you're gonna melt. And then I will send them a before and after photo of just TFX results. They buy it every single time. Every single time. So I am pretty greedy. Like I said, my #1 package is the keto coffee, the cleanse, and the chocolate greens, but it's the Dermophyte X too. So I sell all those products in one order, Dermophyte X, until I'm at that checkout screen and I'm like, oh my God, girl, I just found a discount. Do you want this? They always want it, because this is what I tell people. If somebody's going to spend $120 or $160 on products, I guarantee you they have $196 to spend. And that's just the reality of it. They're not going to spend their last dollar on products. So once you've got that high volume sale, add more products. I know that it might sound scary and you might be like, oh no, I don't want to scare them away. But keep in mind that if they're going to spend that money, $5, even if you want to throw in a bottle of Fat Fighters instead of the Dermafite X and send them a little video of how the Fat Fighters work. No, I do not process the orders for them. A lot of people ask that question. I don't process the orders. That's just my personal opinion and decision. I don't want to deal with credit cards and no. And then one other thing that I want to say about upselling, and I hope that these upselling tips were helpful, is if you're selling wraps, make sure you understand why you're selling wraps. Make sure that you're selling wraps because somebody wants to tighten and tone, to lose weight. So with that being said, if you're selling wraps, which are to tighten and tone and firm, the cleanse will maximize those results. If you do cleanse and wraps, and there's plenty of before and after photos to validate that, if you do cleanse and wraps, you're going to look amazing and you're going to get better results than if you just did the wraps. So that being said, another tactic that I use is, if I'm talking about the wraps, I'm going to go back to that question. When was the last time that you had a cleanse? They're going to say either never or ages ago. And I'm going to say, great. The wraps are normally $59, but I can give you the wraps and a cleanse for $94, and I'll throw in a bottle of free Fat Fighters. So now I'm selling the Target Trio. Because if you guys do the math, the cleanse and the wraps are like $95. But if you got the Target Trio, you get a bottle of Fat Fighters for free. So that being said, I will not sell wraps on its own. I will only sell the Target Trio using that number one question: when was the time that you had a cleanse? The wraps and the cleanse work amazing together. And yeah, the last thing I wrote was spend your time signing large BV orders, especially when you're trying to promote. Okay, if you're trying to promote, your mind is going crazy. You're on 100. Sign those 90 and above BV orders. Like who's promoting with hair, skin, and nails? Like that's gonna take forever. Like I'm not trying to stack 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 120, 120, 120. My minimum is usually 120. So I hope that was helpful. That's how I upsell.
That was so helpful. And I love your cleanse script at the beginning of when was the last time you did a cleanse? Like, because no one, like, nobody that's trying your product has probably ever done a cleanse, right? I just think all of that was just such good nuggets. I cannot wait to upload this to recording. And yeah, like, I feel like we work so hard sometimes for that 30 BV Thermofite X or that 30 BV hair, skin, and nails. And, you know, we have to not shop out of other people's pocketbooks. Like, we can't be scared to give the bigger packages because those are what's going to be the biggest results. So I think all of that was just absolutely amazing. And we, our big package right now is what we call the quad threat, which is the Thermofite X, the Skinny Coffee, which it's greens and coffee. Just like you said, we never sell them separate. That's a combo package. And then the cleanse. And so worst case scenario, they buy the cleanse or the Thermofite X, but we talk to them about the biggest thing. But I loved how you put together like the wraps and the cleanse, and it's just thinking smarter, right? Like, we have all these packages. So if we have a package that somebody's paying a certain amount for, or maybe they're like within $10, $20, and we can give them an extra $80 in products, like, why aren't we doing that? Like, it's just really, really, really smart. And I think you've really locked in with your team, the upselling, and I am just so excited to learn more. The live that you did on our team page was so eye-opening for a lot of us, and I think we just fear the price point, which when you think about it, our price point is so good compared to other companies, and the products that we have are amazing. And so once you get into that mindset, again, it's 80% mindset of we're doing the best things for our customer, and these are the things that we're going to recommend. And if they want it, they're going to do it. It doesn't matter what the price is. I think that's huge. So thank you so much for sharing that. And then I just want to ask the 36 people that are on, if you guys have any questions for Charnell, Or if there's any like last things that you want to say. I know we have the family call in a couple minutes, but this has been such an amazing tips from the top for us. I just appreciate you so much. And I'm so happy that you're my accountability partner. So I did have one of my girls private message me and just say that she loves you so much. Best tips that she's ever had. She has pages of notes. So I love that. So if we don't have any other questions, let's just look at the chat. I don't think there's anything else in there. Oh my gosh, so many good comments.
Got this, guys. Just follow. If there's anything I could, like the last words out of my mouth tonight, follow the steps to success and take quitting off the table and sharpen your mindset. Those are the 3 things that are going to take you to the top and build reviews.
Yes, I love that. And Nadra just asked, is salted caramel good for depression as well? Yes, both of our keto coffees will help with mood elevation. Confianza, like, it's amazing. It's like one of our most under talked about products. Confianza will change people's lives. Add Confianza to the salted caramel coffee. They will be good to go. Haley said, this has really helped me out. Thank you so much. Ursula, thank you. This was great. Yes, thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. I will send you the recording of this, and as things come up, I will just send you a couple questions, and maybe I can put them in the comment on the YouTube. But I'm going to put this recording up. We can all hop over to the family call and just thank you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I cannot wait to see you at conference next year. All right. Bye, guys.